Yes, people, welcome back to Never a Foul, where we're going to be talking about the transfers recently. If you haven't seen it, this is pretty much what we're going to be rambling about. ISAK's not travelled with Newcastle because of an injury. Right. Anywho, because people don't like
fire gas. That dodgy fire.
Yeah. You know, we're going to have a Simmons, potentially an Hato. Here we go. Today, all personal terms for both players have been sorted. Gay's up for sale, if people don't know this. Now, Palace are willing to accept offers, and we know that Tottenham are also interested. So that might be something they might look at on top of Liverpool, on top of Chelsea. Spurs are actually working on Palhinha, according to Mike McGrath. So we'll talk about that when Sava comes over. And Watkins fresh talks with Man United, you know, or Man United fresh talks with Ollie Watkins. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. What are you saying, Aaron? Everyone's late. Yeah. You're never late, to be fair.
Yeah, no, that's all right, mate. And I'll big up. Cheers for having me on as always. No, I'm all right today, mate. Yeah, looking forward to having a little chat, especially about the ISAK injury, man. Bless him. Obviously, it's 100% serious. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's definitely injured.
Oh, he's definitely injured. You know what? Actually, Newcastle have got, if I'm correct, they've got Arsenal this weekend, and then straight after, I think they've got. Have we got them? Because I don't understand. Are you in an Asia tour or are you an American tour, or is it both?
No, well, as far as I know, at the minute, it's definitely Asia, because they give us
we ain't got
this weird little trophy. Our fan base gassed up.
Oh yeah, I see it. They've got Tottenham and they've got you lot. I don't know about anybody else in the chat. Make sure, big up to everyone. Actually, I haven't done that yet, so sorry about that. Anyone in the chat, if you don't mind smashing the like button, that would be an absolute wonder. Monsters joining in, Dap should be joining in, and also Saba will be joining in. Everyone that's typically on a Thursday. Joe should be joining from potentially next week, so that's good. Just Joe, a Leeds fan, come back. So now we've got another kind of another Wolfie in a way. He hates Man United. Joe hates United, so thanks. Shock.
Good lad though, he is, Joe, isn't he?
I love Joe. Joe's quality.
Yeah.
Joe's quality.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, dude. Joe's quality. I don't know about anyone in the comments. Get your comment on about this. But playing a Premier League team in pre-season is wrong.
Agreed.
Does anyone agree with that?
Yeah. Can I jump in on that? Yeah, because I've sit there and think, you know, you've got 38 games in a Premier League season. Obviously, they're going to draw each other. Largely in cup competitions. There's 2 of them. Maybe even in European competitions. You know what I mean? That's not even unheard of. There's plenty of games where they play each other. I sit there and I just think, like, all right, Arsenal played AC Milan yesterday, so I can't really say that. But I don't really want to be watching us play a North London derby. Do you know what I mean? I've got minimum 2 of them in the. Do you know what I mean? Minimum 2 of them in the season. I want to see us playing the likes of an AC Milan or a Real Madrid, or a Barcelona, or someone that we ain't played in a long time or a little while. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd like to see us play Barcelona or someone like that, or Juventus. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what, if they're going to maximise the dough, that's what it's for. But obviously, I think, saying that, I'm going to go back on my own point here. I think probably maximising dough is seeing Premier League teams play out there, isn't it? So I'm probably going to scratch my own point off there. It's just a bit frustrating, I think, you know, like we've all seen that. As I think as football fans, it's a great opportunity to sort of play some of the teams you like. Like, I've always sort of liked Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? So I've always sort of wouldn't mind seeing Arsenal play them. I've got a lot of respect for them. I don't know. I just think it's a wasted opportunity not playing the foreign teams.
That's pretty like. Oh yeah, true. I see that. Someone says it's all for the foreign fans. Like, they don't get to see, I don't know, Newcastle versus Arsenal. Fair enough. Fair enough. But for me, I'm used to pre-season where I'm playing like a Bayern Munich, then it might be someone, a Werder Bremen or something, and then I don't know, a Spanish team somehow. I don't know. I'd rather see that rather than seeing something I want to see twice, potentially 3, maybe even 4 times in a Premier League. But that's just me. That's me being selfish. Then am I being a little bit selfish? People in the chat, am I being selfish because of that? Because it is true. If it is for other foreign fans, it's. I mean, go support your local, then, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the words like that, like
from me when I'm not even from Manchester.
Bedford, isn't he? I know you're not.
Go support Milton Keynes. What do you mean local?
Bit of MK Dons and all of that, yeah. He's a don.
Fairs.
He's a don at heart, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
I've only been here for 2 years. So you must be out of your mind.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think all of them sort of like selfish and arrogant and entitled. I think all of them words are just well overused, especially in the football YouTube community, man. I don't think it's selfish to want what you want. What's wrong with that? It's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah,
no, innit? It just is what it is. Like I happen to massively agree with you. It's just a little bit stale, isn't it, playing Newcastle, especially for Arsenal.
Yeah.
They seem to get the better of us quite largely. We never really seem to really have a good attempt at goal at them. Obviously, it's a pre-season thing. It'd be a different atmosphere, different energy. But do you know what I mean? I saw Arsenal v Newcastle 4 times last year. What do I want to see it this Sunday for? I'm going to see them another 2 times minimum next season. Do you know what I mean? Bring on Barcelona or someone like that.
What do you make of your performance yesterday?
Look, it's one of the things, especially with like the first pre-season game.
Yeah, I'm going to
use a cliche. I'm going to use a cliche. Do you know what I mean? It's all about the fitness, blah blah blah. But you know, look, there was a couple of okay performances. You know what I mean? When you go around the squad, a couple of frustrating ones. I don't really sort of read massively too much into it. Maybe sort of towards the latter stages of August or mid, obviously, just before the season starts. I want to see maybe who's got up to fitness, or sort of maybe want to see who is banging the goals in sort of for fun. You know what I mean? Maybe that week before the Premier League starts. But at the minute, I'm sort of happy for performances to just be in and out as long as they can get up to scratch sort of quick enough. I think Norgard was meh. I think that's what you're going to get from him all season, to be honest with you.
I thought it was an
average performance. I thought he was, I'm not saying he was bad. It's a so-so performance. Like I said, it's not there to dazzle you, is he? Do you know what I mean? He's there to do a job, and he probably done that. I think Max Dowman, when he come on, maybe a little bit more impressed with him, considering he's 15. You know, he's going up against, you know, proper grown men for the first time.
He was good, man.
I thought fair dues to him. So that's 15. Obviously a good thing as an Arsenal fan. Do you know what I mean? Sort of seeing, you always have that natural little bit extra for the kids at your own club coming through the academy, didn't you? So that was a good thing to see. Martinelli maybe a little bit frustrating, but again, I'll give a lot of them a pass that weren't so good, purely because, like I said, it's the 24th of July. And they're just getting their fitness up, getting the form. But like I said, I'll be a little bit more on their case maybe just before the Premier League starts, because you know you'd rather see a Martinelli just before Manchester United having scored 4 goals in his last 3 games rather than having 3 frustrating performances. You sort of know what I mean. But very early on, man. Very early on at the minute.
Yeah. What do you say about this ISAK stuff? I'm pretty sure when Monts joins in, Sav's definitely going to have an opinion.
Yeah.
Why are you
I don't know.
You know what? By the way, Newcastle fans absolutely hate this channel right now. They hate YouTube. They hate it. They're going to say, "I told you so" at the start. And you know what? It's like I'm just reporting on the news, isn't it? I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. I'm just giving my opinion. I mean, it might be a shit opinion, but I mean, he's missing Tor with an injury. I mean, after yesterday, it said that he was unsettled, even though the chairman is insisting he is not for sale, which I'm pretty sure is true. I'm pretty sure it's true. But then you get Paul Joyce saying, so I told you backstage, Liverpool was spent. Paul Joyce said yesterday, I've done it in a video today, saying that Paul Joyce says Liverpool will go beyond the 300 million expenditure, basically, of what they spent so far. They've done like 250 million in like base fees and like 50 million in overall, like roughly, not too. That's not just to quote. I'm just going off what he says. They're going to go beyond that. Yeah. And it sounded like a confident update as well, which kind of annoyed me. Paul Joyce, I don't know where he's been, but has Paul Joyce been ill or something? So apparently he's just come back, and he's come back with a bang, and it's like, no, you don't do that. Shut your mouth.
And he's come back with a was he jumping in as himself?
He's not might spend $500 million at this rate.
Boy, listen, don't start saying that, otherwise these Liverpool fans will be on cloud 9, wouldn't they? I mean, they're already on cloud 8.5 already, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? We can't be having that. I think it's a tricky one with ISAK here. And let me start this as more of a positive for Newcastle fans. This is what I think. I think they'll probably be a little bit more relieved that he's got 3 years left on his deal rather than 2 years. And by that, I mean, if you're Newcastle and ISAK, you probably think, yeah, we probably could hang on to him for another season. Big up, Saba.
Big up, mate. What?
You probably could hang on to ISAK for another season if you're Newcastle and if you're ISAK, purely because you think, well, next year you've got 2 years left on your deal. Let's say he had 2 years left on his deal this summer, right?
Yeah.
The value from 2 years to 1 year completely decreases massively. And then the chance of him going for free obviously massively increases. I think if you're ISAK, you probably think, yeah, I could do 1 more year at Newcastle. And if you're Newcastle, you probably think, yeah, we could easily retain him maybe for 1 more year because of that 3 years. So in that sort of essence, I think maybe they could feel a little bit more confident in that, Newcastle fans. But, you know, obviously it's not a nice read for him this morning, sort of having a look at the papers and saying that he hasn't gone. And you know,
this is the quote. This is the quote. Big up, Sava. Big up for the raid as well. He says Alexander Isak has not travelled with Newcastle for their pre-season tour to Singapore. Newcastle insists it's down to a fight issue, despite a precautionary scan coming back clear. It sounds to me like someone's ready to go on potential strike, or they're throwing their toys at the pram. Now, I don't think Newcastle will care about that, even if he does throw his toys at the pram, because you're going to be here for another year. You got another 3 years on your contract, right? And everyone, I feel like Liverpool they're not downplaying that. They're not going for him despite getting Ekatike, no matter what. I don't know what you feel about that, Sava, but it doesn't bode well if you're a Newcastle fan wanting to keep Isak, thinking he's going to be head on straight, knuckle down, Champions League, go leave next year potentially somewhere else.
The first question I'd ask is if it isn't. Hello, everyone. By the way, hello. Don't
worry.
Hello. Yeah, I think the first question I'd ask is how bad could this injury be? If they said it's a slight injury, does that stop you going on a tour? Like, I get it. If it's a game, doesn't it? It stops you for.
I'll give you an example. Xerxes and Nana might have small. Well, Anana's is worse. Hamstring injuries, not that bad, like, or whatever. They can still come on tour.
I think the difficulty you've got with this, right, is first of all, us YouTubers, we don't help, do we? We love a bit of scandal. We love a little bit of speculation. But you've got when it's a player who is so linked away, like it's like with the whole Morgan Gibbs-White thing, right? Like Morgan Gibbs-White wasn't on the plane, but don't worry, it was to do with his partner's birth or whatever it was. It's like, okay. Now Isak, don't worry though, it's not a transfer. It just seems a bit of a coincidence that these players that are rumoured to be moving away
100%.
seem to be the ones that can't make the plane. Listen, it could be innocent, but if you're Isak, all the noise that's been there, Liverpool have come in for you. You've been told you can't go. Are you happy at Newcastle? Do you want to move? I don't know, man. What's this space? All I know is if this guy goes to Saudi, he completely loses all my respect.
Yeah. I don't think he will, though. You know what Isak must look at? All these top nines, like going elsewhere. Ekatike, he's on by the way, Ekatike is going on, I think, a little bit more money than allegedly, anyways, than Isak, right? Gyökeres is going to be on a lot more money than Isak. Isak's counterparts of nines are on a lot more money than him. Ollie Watkins, linked to United, we'll talk about later, already on more money than him. He's probably sitting there thinking, cool, you can make me my dosh, but I'm much better than all these players. I deserve this amount of money. That's what I'd think. And knowing that you're seeing big transfers, Florian Wirtz go one way. You're seeing the likes of, I don't know, Reinders go another way. You're seeing all these players move from their respective clubs, and you wouldn't call Newcastle a bigger club than the likes of AC Milan or whoever else, but they're still leaving. I'm sorry, but this is where the game is the game.
It's a tricky one, though, isn't it? Because
it is tricky. I don't want to upset Newcastle fans. This is just my opinion. It's not factual, so
no. Upset them.
Upset them.
Yeah, when your camera's on.
Upset them.
Go on, yeah, I'll let you go. Upset them. I've waffled already.
I was going to say, I didn't know he was here.
I know, yeah. I was in the dark, isn't he?
I was about to slag him right off.
No, I was working in the shadows. I'm saying upset them because when we went for Ekatike, they had all the lip. All the lip, bro. They had all the lip. All the lip talking about, see, told you was this, told you was that. It's disrespectful that you think he'd leave the club. It's disrespectful this. It's disrespectful that. We understand you are Newcastle, and that's cool. No one's diminishing what you are. But we're not going to upplay what you are also. You know what I'm saying? Strikers move on. You know what I'm saying? We've lost Luis Suarez. We've lost Coutinho. Spurs have lost Harry Kane. United have lost Ronaldo. Arsenal have lost Thierry Henry. Like, bro, if it can happen to us, it can happen to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you put a price tag on his head. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. And it's not just because it's my club that's linked to ISAK. Because let's be honest, if ISAK was officially put on sale, I promise you it won't be Liverpool that'll be the only team interested. I promise you that. I promise you it won't be just us.
Where does he go in Europe? If there's not going to be Liverpool or Saudi, though, where does ISAK go? Who's going to spend that sort of money on him?
It probably depends on the timing of the window as well. Because again, Arsenal have now got a striker. Would they go for another one? Not too sure. Before Gyökeres, you definitely put Arsenal in that category. But now, that's probably not a thing.
Yeah.
Kane,
PSG.
In the next 2 years, Kane. Yep. PSG. I think Kane. Yeah. Give him 2 years. Yeah, they might start looking for a replacement.
Solanke swap deal.
I don't know about all of that, but
what if I chuck Richarlison in as well, Mons? What if I chuck Richarlison and Solanke in?
And then maybe, maybe. No, I don't know. That would be a dream move. I'm talking even Barcelona. Lewandowski, Lewandowski's what, 36 now? 36. They'll be looking for a replacement, even though they'll probably get that money at 10 million every 10 years. That's probably they'll get in those type of installments. But let's be honest. I just like cool. I'm not gonna tiptoe around the Newcastle fans. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not tiptoeing around them personally, just because of the way the outburst was when we went and got Ekatike. For me, or just from a personal standpoint, the outburst was crazy. Like, come on, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm being rude about it. I don't think I'm being that rude, but yeah, man. I think they need to give their heads a little bit of a wobble. Like
to be fair, I think
we can leave.
I think they've done quite well, and this ain't a knock to Newcastle either. I think they've done really well to retain a lot of their players for so many years. If I'm being honest with you, they got didn't ISAK and Bruno Guimaraes and maybe one other I can't actually think off the top of my head, like sign new deals over the last year or two. In high pressure sort of moments. You know, I know there was a lot of shout for ISAK over the last couple of years of Arsenal. You know, obviously we missed out on signing Bruno Guimaraes when they signed him. I think they've done well to retain them as long, and I wouldn't also be surprised if they retained them all again for at least one more year, purely because of what I sort of said earlier about that 3-year contract. I think if he had only 2 years left, I think there's a real need to sell him now. I wouldn't honestly be surprised if they stayed there. It's just I just think for ISAK, I know we named a couple of players there. I just don't know who he goes to. I don't know who pays 130 million, bar maybe what Saba said, PSG. I just don't know who outside of the Premier League pays for him.
Do you know what? It's a really good point, Aaron, because if Newcastle manage to keep all their stars this window and then add Alanga, add Wissa, so they're starting to now add options, it's not the worst window. Now, Newcastle fans might jump on and tell me, no, we want star players all over the park, but they've got a good team. They've got really good players. I think it's going to be really difficult to upskill that midfield. I think it's going to be really difficult to find better footballers that want to go to Newcastle than Guimaraes, and Tonali, definitely. Maybe Joelinton, they could possibly get a better kind of DM type box-to-box guy, but it's a good midfield. Gordon, ISAK, you've now got Alanga. If you get Wissa in as well, you've got Harvey Barnes, you've got Murphy. Maybe add another midfielder for squad depth. I feel like they're a good outfit. I feel like they're in a good space. Lose ISAK though, and then the pressure that goes onto a Wissa suddenly becomes huge, right? That becomes huge. Yeah. But I think they're in a good space. They're in a good space, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, I just feel like how they move, like it's disrespectful for us to try and buy their best striker.
Nah, it's not. Like, it just is what it is.
What in the entitlement is that? You know what I'm saying? That there's no disrespect about that. Me personally,
I'd even go as far as to suggest if they do lose ISAK, let's say this summer, let's say he does, let's say they do. I don't think they will at this point now. Even if he does throw his toys out on the Prem, you will unsettle a lot of the other stars, I reckon, because Anthony Gordon wanted to move away. They said no. So all of a sudden you're going to allow ISAK to go. And then he signs a new deal. And I don't know what Gordon's on now. I feel like you're going to upset quite a few people. I think it would unsettle Newcastle quite a lot, more than they think. Or maybe they anticipate that. Or more than we think. Think about it. It's a domino effect. What is the project if you can't keep hold of your best players, right?
No, well, you
That's
can't
where I
just
look
go
at it.
from where they are. You can't just go from where they are to keep in hold of all of your best players. You need to learn to sell your players and then replace at a very good level. I'm not saying that's what they have to do, but that is a way of finding a medium. Because remember, Newcastle were in the Champions League, dropped out, and have got back in. Your players obviously don't stay forever, and you need to find that medium. I'm pretty sure Newcastle want to break into that top 6. If you ask a Newcastle fan who's better, Newcastle or Spurs, they're going to back themselves over Spurs. But the difference is that Spurs obviously are going to bring in tons more revenue than them, and their Spurs are going to get back into those European spots at some point. It's just the way it is. But if they want to try and break into that top 6, then there's going to be cycles where your best players aren't going to stay because they're going to naturally move on. So it's just how you replace them and and especially if Newcastle have the most spending power, then you know.
They got a new director of football coming in. The one they're taking Wolfie's chief football operations or whatever. So surely, because since Wolfie rates his club so highly and everything, they must be getting someone mint, right? That's just the way it works. People, make sure you smash the likes. There's 1,300, 1,350 in the house, and there are 216 likes. It would be nice if this stream got about like 800 likes, because there's all of you lot. You lot love us so much, and you're all subscribed as well. You love everyone else that's here, so that means we can get 800 likes, right? Surely. I think is that too much to ask for? Surely, no.
Of course.
No. Anywho, because people don't like when I say that word, so I'm going to keep saying it. One video yesterday, I've done it like 5 times in a row.
Why not? People get annoyed at a lot of stuff.
I know. I know.
People get annoyed at loads of things. How dare you promote your own channel?
So now I'm going to keep saying the facts. Now I'm going to keep saying it just to annoy the people that. No, there's some that got really annoyed by it, and I'm like, do you ever look at life and just say, I'm a loser? Do you ever look at the mirror and just say, I'm a loser? I'm getting annoyed by someone on the screen saying another word. You must be a loser. Anywho, love that. It's gonna be stuck. If Newcastle, I feel like, because Newcastle have not necessarily been in this position for a long time, there is more than one way of scoring goals. Your manager, like Harry Kane, left, and we all thought Tottenham were going to be absolutely disgustingly dreadful. They end up scoring abundance of goals. So there was another way of playing. You go and find that way of playing. Who is it going to be through? Is it going to be through an attacking mid and another striker? But you're you're more than likely going to need a couple players to replace ISAK. But there will always be the next best thing somewhere. This is why I say go do your scouting then. Right? There's no striker in the world that's available or attainable for Newcastle that you can go and replace ISAK.
True.
Because even if it's for next year, if you don't plan for next year, who's available next year? Who'd be great?
That's how it's always been. Cass, this is how it's always been. I just don't know why it seems like this is an exceptional case.
They're doing the Lord's
if
work.
Anything, this is a better case because no striker's ever gone for this amount of money anyway. If they do sell him, like it's even more in their favor than it has been for Spurs with Kane or Liverpool with Suarez or Spurs again with Bale. You know what I'm saying? They're going to
Suarez. You lost Suarez, and you found an even better way to score goals. Even though there was a swoop drop off, but you found
that money weren't spent great.
But you still found a way to score goals. Your defense was just hilarious.
Balotelli, Ricky Lambert.
Dejan
Lovren. Best one was Adam Lallana at best. So
true.
Emre Can.
Hold on.
We're not gonna go there with it, but
doesn't it go in two ways?
Coutinho money was spent a lot better. Let's just say that. Let's use Coutinho as an option. That one
doesn't this go in two ways though, right? Like, I get it. You know, you can't replace Spurs couldn't replace Kane like for like. You know, we created a Kane. Yeah. We're not buying a Kane, right? Newcastle the same. They've developed ISAK further from what Sociedad did, but they're not buying.
Sorry, Specs is on the phone. I don't know if you want to be interrupted like that, Sava, but he says he is rattled and he's got a message out, I believe. You got a message?
Brother, the only message is, bro, you ain't gonna see me never have foul for a minute, especially with that brother on the right-hand side of you, bro. I cannot deal with this, bro. Right now, I'm rattled. You get me? Done a video. It's going mad. Anyway, big up everyone. I'm watching the show like everyone else, man. Peace.
What did I do?
Always. You've always done something. You've always done something.
Let's carry on, Sam. Carry on.
Yeah. So I was just saying that, you know, Newcastle aren't buying this version of ISAK. Spurs weren't buying that version of Kane. You know, so you got two ways of doing it, right? You get lucky. You get a guy that's the next one of those that's coming through and has his breakout season and gets 30 odd goals, or you share the goals around. Now that's fine, but the problem is with the whole sharing the goals around thing is when those clutch moments come, when those big moments come, and you need that guy that you might have been terrible. City have done it loads of times if they've not played well, but Erling Haaland out of nothing, bang, goal. If you don't have that guy who's stepping up, so that's the problem that you have. It's those big games, those big moments. It's all right, 4 or 5 players all grabbing 10 goals, and they're all against the Forests, that small club Forest. If Wolfie's watching, against the Forests and the Brentfords and the but when you're playing the Cities, the Liverpools, the Arsenals, who's that guy that turns up? And I think Gyökeres is that. ISAK is that. Kane was that. He's everywhere I go. This guy is everywhere. I'm surprised he's not in my house. But yeah, listen, there's not a lot of goal scorers. We talked about this loads. There's not a load of goal scorers out there in the world. And ISAK will know that, and ISAK probably wants to move because he knows, hang on, I'm one of the. He's one of the best 5, right?
He's one of the best.
Do you not think then as well, sort of taking from your point, Sav, as well, and what Monts was saying about replacing, which I both think are absolutely spot on, by the way. Do you think then it would be more advantageous for Newcastle to maybe get a Wissa or a replacement, whoever that's going to be in now, before they sell potentially this season or next season?
No, Aaron, because
from a financial standpoint, absolutely. I mean, let's just take the Vissa thing for example, and I'll just let you jump back in, Monch.
No, sorry, go on.
If you sign Vissa now, let's say it's 25, 30 million or whatever they've bid for him. They sell ISAK now for 130 million to whoever. All of a sudden, Vissa becomes 40, 50 million. Because they know that they've got a lot of dough. So maybe from a financial standpoint, there probably is a lot of pros into getting someone in now. As well as that, you don't have to replace him maybe in a year's time. I don't know what you think about it, Monts.
No, I was just saying, I think that it is definitely good to get their business done before, but that defeats the whole narrative that Ekatike was a smokescreen and they bamboozled us into overspending for Ekatike. Because that's what they're all saying. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
because,
I actually totally get it,
because of course you want to get your players before you sell ISAK, which is why I think Ekatike made a lot of sense for them. It did make a lot. Wissa still makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
and João Pedro, if Chelsea didn't go and get him, would have made a lot of sense, complete sense for them. Maybe not goals wise, but as a player, he's brilliant. So I just think, it's the Gyökeres thing on, I think. But yeah, for Arsenal, by the way, I think everything's all sorted. But yeah, no, I just feel like with replacements, yes, they probably want to replace before ISAK leaves or if he is going to leave, but it's about how they replace him and how much spending power. You guys know they don't have that crazy spending power that levels with how rich they actually are as an institution. It doesn't level out, and I think they're in a awkward situation. A, obviously because of his contract, and B, because let's be honest, guys, like if they didn't get Champions League, it would have been so much easier for them to sell. I think now that they've got Champions League, it does put a lot of pressure on them, and they don't have a sporting director. So a lot of this is just Eddie Howe.
I feel like they've got their new sporting director coming in.
Could that be the reason for a lot of deals?
Wait, we got a bomber. Who's the bomber? Eze to Arsenal. You're lying. You know what? I don't read it yet, but if I see a bomber and it's like a rubbish one,
I've seen the report. And it's from Graham Bailey.
Craig Hope. This.
Oh, it's Victor Gyökeres. I think Victor Gyökeres is now an Arsenal player. Documents have been approved and exchanged. Is that the one? Am I?
Yeah,
Craig
that's
Hope.
nothing we didn't already know, though, is it? Really?
One sec. All right, Craig Hope. Daily Mail. He reports. Who?
ISAK tells
Newcastle.
Shit!
Oh shit! Oh
Where?
shit! Craig
Where
Hope.
is this, Kaz?
I can't believe it. Isaac's put a transfer request in. Craig
Where
Hope,
is this?
Craig Hope. Twitter. Craig Hope.
I can't stand up because of my knee.
Craig Hope is the Newcastle tier 1. Oh my!
But where's he going? But where's he going? Like where?
I can't move.
Yeah. I can't.
Where?
I can't.
Is he going
see-
to what?
I'm
Is he
sorry,
going to go? Is he going to go with Liverpool? Is he going to go with Ekatike to Liverpool?
Yeah.
But that's what
Man
I mean. They'll still
United?
need a left winger, though. They'll
Man-
still need.
Man
They still
United?
want a winger. They're not going to spend another 300 million on 2 strikers.
I can't believe.
Don't you start getting jealous, Aaron. Don't you start getting jealous over there, mate. You've got Gyökeres.
Why am I hearing Eze?
Me?
What happened with Eze? Nothing. I ain't seen that.
Graham Bailey put about Eze apparently has informed his friends he wants to join us.
Oh, one of them, yeah. He told his mate's cousin's uncle that used to work at this club shop. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them.
He told his dog walker's mum.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. That's how
What is he doing?
Sorry, top left. What's Monty doing?
Oh,
man?
wait,
What's
no,
going
this is typically Monty. Monty's got. If you don't know, Monty's got an MCL injury. So that's that. He's got an MCL injury. He's not going to be healed for a long time.
Chelsea.
Hopefully, it's quickly followed by Isak to Al Hilal. Here we go.
That would crack me up.
Yeah, me and all. Yeah,
Did
I think
anyone
I'd be
put
doing
it past
the
Chelsea buying him?
This can't. I don't know.
Wait. David Lynch said an hour ago that you're ready to put 130 million bid up.
Who?
David Lynch. He's one of the Liverpool.
What Liverpool are going to put in a bid?
Listen.
Yeah, they're ready to drop 130 million on him.
I'm ready to be hurt again.
Wait, hold on.
I'm ready to be hurt again.
I don't know what it means. Look, I'm gonna say this, right. I don't know what this means for Newcastle. They don't have to bow down to his demands, right? Like they don't have to. But a transfer request is nasty work. But
no,
on that front,
no. We know this.
Hold on. This is what I mean about planning and why this club is in a mess. This club is in a mess, and why I say that is you allowed them to get Ekatike, and basically what they're doing is the reverse Chelsea. Chelsea said, you tried to get Lavia, you tried to take the piss with Caicedo. How about this? We'll take both of them. Now,
how about this? As I said, we either take your missus or we take your best eater. I said this. I said it.
Hang on.
I can't believe it. This club.
Am I the only one that's going to? Can I ask the obvious question? All right. So Liverpool buy ISAK and Ekatike, right?
Yeah.
And you got Florian Wirtz in the 10, and we're talking about Mo Salah.
I'll tell you. So if people don't know, I've suspected this for a long time. 3-4-3 is an option for Slot. Because of the players they do have at their club. We've seen Gravenberch play as a middle centre-back before, as a playmaker, allowing Wirtz to do more of a dictating role if need be, going further forward if need be. When I say this year, we are going to see that this summer. I'm telling you now, yeah. On top of that, 4. Has anyone ever remember 4-4-2?
Cass.
That's not unknown to Slot. I'm going to call him now.
Would his Wirtz play on the left side then? Would he?
Call him back.
Assuming
Mike McGrath has posted about it as well. Mike McGrath from the Telegraph.
Oh my God. He's just posted. There's another update. There's another update.
Cass, call him back.
I'm going to call him. There's another update. Wait, hold on. There's another
He's having a stroke up there, isn't he? You're right.
Oh man, I'm a Spurs fan. I don't get to experience this. I never get this sort of experience.
Call him back.
Yeah, Ekatike's paid. There's another update.
Call him back.
Do you want the update from Craig Hope?
I don't know if my heart can take it.
Do you want the update from Craig Hope?
Just read it out.
He just said Newcastle in a strong position contractually, but if an offer from Liverpool or any club in a region of 150 million, coupled with ISAK's own wishes, could yet see a move accelerate in the coming weeks. This is their tier 1, the best. This is.
He's coming to Spurs.
He's done it.
He's coming to Man United. What are you doing?
So,
and I'm not proud of it.
So the transfer request is official, is it?
I'm not proud of it. Where's Kendall? They was.
Hang on, Aaron. I've not seen Aaron. I've just been scouting around. I've not seen anywhere officially that there's a transfer request.
Craig Hope.
Mike McGrath of the Telegraph has just posted that ISAK's raised fresh concerns about his future at the club after not travelling. But what's going to happen now is because one report has come out, they're all going to jump on this now. We're going to have 95 different versions of what's happening with Alexander ISAK.
The thing is, as well, is it unless that becomes official, the transfer request. What you're looking at is a journalist coming out and saying they'll be looking at him for the next few weeks. Well, that's fucking obvious. So he's going to do that anyway. Well, so you've not really told us anything above and beyond the.
I've been looking at Margot Robbie for years. Doesn't mean I'm going to make a move. You know
no, wait, one second.
Come on.
I'm sorry, but I've changed the title once, by the way. It's transfer request in it. Don't worry.
You're so shameless.
I'm not shameless. This is true. No, it's true. No, wait, hold on.
Liverpool reporter says this. IT Kaz changes his. IT Kaz changes his.
One second. Wait, hold on. Put the fries in the bag. Yeah. And Craig Hope is Newcastle's tier 1, as in he's the one that reports everything through Newcastle. Everything goes through him in Newcastle. Newcastle fans in my Discord will tell me as well. Everyone knows Craig Hope from the Daily Mail.
Craig Hope. Here we go. Craig Hope. All right. What you saying, Craig? Yeah. Craig Hope has just said here, Alexander ISAK tells Newcastle he wants to explore a move away to Tottenham Hotspur.
That sounds like when Rodrigo got linked to your club the other day,
innit? Sean Butler cracked me up. The next minute, Rodrigo to Spurs. I'm like, you can't. There's shameless. There's clickbait, and then there's.
How about this? I couldn't even put that in my title. I don't care who it came from. I don't give a. David Ornstein could say Tottenham were interested. I couldn't give a crap.
Tottenham can't even get Palhinha for 25 million euros, let alone Rodrigo from Real Madrid, mate.
Was that when I texted you the other day, Sav? Was it when that broke out? Was that the same day? Was it when I texted you about the Rodrigo thing? The Rodrigo.
Oh yeah.
Everyone with him, was it? Yeah. That's madness, isn't it?
Specs.
Yeah, of course.
Specs. Mons wants to talk to you if you can hear him. I don't know if you can. I'll relay every word possible. As you know, Craig Hope is Craig Hope not your tier 1?
Just reading it now.
Wait, quick one. Is Craig Hope not your tier 1?
What do you mean?
Like your tier 1 report for Newcastle, like Newcastle.
Yeah, well, it's Keith Downey, but yeah, he's definitely proper part of the whole thing. Yeah. He's in the. Yeah, he's definitely there. He's part of the thing.
So how do you feel about ISAK putting in a transfer request?
I haven't read.
Maybe it's a verbal one, not an officially written one.
I haven't heard that narrative, but I'm hearing he wants to explore a move, and apparently news is coming out at some point in Singapore, bro. So right now, bruv, I'm staring at the wall right now, bruv, thinking what's going on.
Yeah, Specs. Specs, remember when I said you're my bitch's bitch? Remember when I said that? When we call for my bitch's bitch? Remember I said that?
So Specs, once just said, do you remember when I told you when I said that Newcastle my bitch's bitch?
Yeah, I feel like Barry's gonna die, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Classic iPhone battery, innit? Eh?
All right, say that, Specs.
Don't worry, Specs. I have your number as well. You can't escape me.
So wait. You potentially fumbled Ekiteke, and then you're gonna lose ISAK as well.
Specs.
Potentially.
Thank you.
I'll be a whole different stream, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna see you tonight, my brother. We're gonna see you tonight.
BSP Specs. You got 3 hours of never found BSP tonight.
Bro, we'll speak anyway.
Yeah, we'll speak. My people will talk to your people.
No. We won't speak. I'll speak and you will listen. This is what
I reckon I reckon Newcastle would go for Vlahovic. I think they'd go for Vlahovic.
Specs.
No, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Hold on. Sorry, Saba. No. It won't be that because remember, Ekatike was the smokescreen for us to get Ekatike so we don't get Isak. Remember that one? The smokescreen. Cats, you was guilty of as well.
Who's Lee Ryder though? I know who Lee Ryder is.
They bamboozled, they hoodwinked Liverpool. Remember that one? Remember that one? But when I told people I want 2 rollies on my wrist, I want VVS. When I told them I'm getting my grills I'm getting my grills done, they didn't believe me. When I told them anything's possible, they didn't believe me. Now look who you've turned me into. I was becoming humble. Over the last 5 days, I was slowly becoming humble. Now look what you've done.
Hang on, you do know you've not signed him or bid for him yet. Like I feel like you've gone on as though the news was ISAK to Liverpool. Here we go.
Sava, it might as well be that.
Cloud 9, not Cloud 8.5.
Because I know Pro Colonna ain't putting in no bidder route. I know Pro Colonna ain't doing nothing. Yeah, Pro Colonna are doing nothing.
PSG, I still think PSG, Chelsea.
We'll see. But where
are you getting this £500 million war check? Like, what's going on?
Again, Sava, every 5 years, Liverpool stack our bread. We stack our bread, yeah, and then we plan for moments like this.
Wow.
We plan for moments like this. We won't do this probably for another 4 years. You won't hear from me.
You won't need to. How about this? You won't even need to.
Once again. But Sava, if my club only does this every 4 or 5 years, you have to let me have this, bro. You have to let me have this.
Knock yourself out, mate. Knock yourself out. Be as happy as you want.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Oh, wow.
I hate this guy. Why? I hate this guy.
Do you know where I've come from?
Sorry, you're talking like you support a newly promoted team or something. You're bloody Liverpool.
Bro, Xavi and Caicedo and Zubamendi. Do you know where I've come from? I've come from dark places.
There's pain there, isn't there? There is pain behind those eyes. Like you've seen me.
Caicedo, who's now looking like a world beater. Lavia, who's a special player. I don't care, even though he's injury prone. Now I've come for my revenge. Yeah, it's not. Listen, I've got a headache. Cassius, I've got a headache. I need a moment.
Yeah, you need to tell me your title, by the way. So, urgent Lee Ryder. I don't know who is he. The other Newcastle correspondent as well. He says the transfer of ISAK to Al Hilal is unlikely and not expected. I hate this club, man. See, I hate this club. And then I've got idiots like. I said, yeah. You know what? I feel like I'm turning into a bit of Sava a little bit here, yeah. When I wrote a comment to one geezer, so as I like responding to people, and then I've got a comment that says, I said I hope Liverpool crash and burn, yeah. Of course, as a Man United fan, I hope they crash and burn on a football basis. I don't want them to do well. And then I see this shit and I have to do fucking videos, yeah, about how fucking good they might be. Do you know how disgusting that is? Why are you laughing once? Yeah, I have to do this as oh my God. Anywho, he's got his mum's sunglasses back on. So on that notice, I have to do that. And it's not nice. It's not nice. I don't mind talking well on Arsenal. Don't care what people think. I know they're going to call it like some sort of fucking flowers type bullshit. I'll do the same for Chelsea. I don't mind it. I can't talk well about Tottenham. I find it disgusting. But other than that, Liverpool. And I got one comment here saying, did you just say you hope us lot crash and burn after what's recently happened to one of our players? Disgusting language. I think like you fuck right off.
Oh, yeah, people twist whatever they want, man, don't they? People twist.
You know what? The comments here right now, oh, by the way, there's 2,000 people live. Please smash the likes if you think Monts is a donut. And also smash the likes if you think he's great with his mum's sunglasses on. So please smash the likes and subscribe. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you that have just clicked are not subscribed to Never a Foul. So if you lot can subscribe, there's a bunch of other channels on here too. So you can go and check them out in the YouTube. All you got to do. Oh, Sam, see, this is. Oh, wait. What was there? Here we go for now. Don't. Oh, fuck. He's kind of. He's confirmed. He's confirmed the hit. He said, "Here we got like." He's not a here we go Fabrizio. He's confirmed it's true.
Of course it's true because I'm a home wrecker. I told Newcastle fans, fucking look at
No, but how are you actually affording all of this? Please, what's happened?
Fans, don't let your missus get a male personal trainer. I told them. I said, your missus has just got a male personal trainer and you're not worried. You're not worried. You are not worried. He's doing stretches. They're doing squats together by the machine and you're not worried. The session is an hour and they're doing 45 minutes of stretches. And you're
the downward dog in
that. Is it fun? And release.
Right about now.
You're telling me you're not. Come on.
I can't be asked, man.
Right about now, is anyone that doesn't support Liverpool just hoping that if this news is true that he's handed in a request, that it says any other name has bid other than Liverpool, just so we can see Monts have the mother of all meltdowns? Like, I want to see Al Hilal. I'll take it back. Go out to Saudi, ISAK. I want to see Al Hilal. I want to see PSG. I want to see Barcelona sell all of their players just to bring in ISAK, just so that Liverpool don't get him.
Hugo, I'm sorry. Hugo. You're going to have to go on the left, mate.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, Hugo.
Sorry, Hugo.
You know what?
They have to go on the left.
Oh my
that doesn't mean you ain't got a place in the team. Hugo, you're my guy. But as I told you guys, as one Alexander leaves, it's only right we go and get another. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've got Kendall's tweets here. Oh! There you go, Fab. There you go, Fabrizio. There you go. Still there as well. There you go. There's the Fab bomb. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Is he still not for sale, Newcastle, man? Is he still not for sale?
I hate this guy. I swear I hate this guy. I hate him.
He said he had a thigh injury.
Sam, we've got the same look, and I'm sure we're thinking exactly the same thing and all, mate.
Come on,
Alexander Isak wants to leave, yeah.
Yeah, wait, by the way, I'm pretty sure within the next 10 minutes, we're going to see David Ornstein and we're going to have another Monts episode.
Again.
David Ornstein's yet to comment.
Indy Kyler was right. You're 100 and he was right. No, this guy's going to the moon. Someone find me a picture of Indy Kyler and put the R9 trim on him. Bick his hair up and put the R9 trim on him. Someone put the R9 trim on Indy Kyler right now. He was right. He was right the whole time.
I can't believe it.
We called it. Who's the other one? Who's the other one? There's Indy Kyler. There's another one. What's his name?
Don't know.
What's his name, Cass?
Don't say transfer Dan. Don't say transfer Dan.
No, there's another one. It's Indy and there's another one. He said Bomber. Remember, he's like, Bomber at 7:00. What's his name?
Marco Alcaraz.
Oh, what's his name?
Ivan.
Ivan.
Come on, Spurs. Get that bid in. Come on, Spurs.
This
is why we've had a quiet window. We're going to drop all of our money on ISAK.
Do you know what kills me? The bottom of Fabrizio Romano's. It's the bottom of Fabrizio Romano's tweet.
Let's have a look.
Newcastle have
already started exploring the move.
Underline.
It's the eyes. It's the eyes at the end of that sentence. It's the eyes, isn't it? Like,
it's funny because wasn't Hugo supposed to be that? Let me put my shades back on. Keep on trying. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Keep on trying. Keep on trying. Like it's just listen. I can't. Oh my god. That bottom two lines, Newcastle fans, hide.
I can't understand this.
It's been restarted because with the Wisa thing, that's the Callum Wilson replacement, guys.
This is oh god.
What do you even say anymore? I mean, you two just got mudded quickly, by the way. Just from that little bit. Not like that, but just as in like who's crazy.
Hang on. Can I state the obvious?
Go on.
First of all, this has got nothing to do with my club, so I can't be bothered.
No.
I don't care.
I'm talking about the source.
I'm not in a title race conversation, right? But I still want to see, before Monts is doing all his best singing, right? I still want to see. I want to see someone come out and say, Liverpool have bid. If they do, fair play. If Liverpool get Ekatike, Wirtz, and ISAK in one window, two things. One, I am insanely jealous. Two, the pressure, because Slot has to win it all. You can't buy that level of attacking talent and not win everything.
No, we need to win all 7 trophies available.
Well, we're going to win the first one, aren't we? We're playing in a couple of weeks against PSG. We're going to win the first one of the season.
There isn't even 7 trophies, but they need to make a new one for us.
Wait,
who's Monts turned into right now? Right now, it's like Monsters kind of morphed into who's a really shameless YouTuber? Who's
probably Expression. Probably Expressions.
Expressions. Expressions is a European champion, mate, like me. So don't worry about Expressions.
He's European champion. I don't know who's very shameless, but yeah, think of someone shameless and.
Oh wait, hold on. Fabrizio again. Understand Isak remains a target. Blah 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 blah. Even after signing, but depends on Newcastle. Wow. If Newcastle open doors to an exit and LFC sell Diaz,
he's gone.
They can bid direct.
Bye Diaz.
They can bid after direct contract 10 days ago.
I take it all back. Monts, celebrate for fun. Celebrate. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out.
Thanks for your services, mate. Love you loads. See ya.
Daniel is Todd Bowley's been seen on a flight to Newcastle. Chelsea, what can you do for me? That's what I'm asking. Chelsea, what can you do for me?
He's not my Colombian thug anymore. Bye, Diaz.
You don't want him staying in the Premier League. You don't want him staying in the Premier League.
All I want to see is Diaz has now left the Liverpool camp. He's now left Liverpool's pre-season tour. That's the next one I want to see. Diaz is on a plane back. He's on a plane back, to sort out his move to Bayern München. Bayern München. You know what I'm saying? Bayern. Love ya. Hey, Stink. Hey, Bayern. Hey, Stink. So, Bayern, you can have Diaz. I'll take works off your hands and I'll start an ISAK. Hey, Stink.
This is what I've got to deal with every day.
Oh, guys, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. You guys are gonna hate me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stink. All right, Reaper. You told me what you was getting. I know.
Do you think
Sesko? Do you think Sesko to Newcastle now seems the obvious?
Yep. Is that's
how about
so obvious.
Do you still want Ekatike?
Wait, hold on. Wait, how about Ekatike on loan? Ekatike on loan could be a thing.
Stop punching. Your man's down on the floor.
No, but Sava, if you got Sava, go to my comment section and on my Newcastle videos. You just go.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Frizz through the comment section because I saw them all. Yeah, I saw them all. Kendall. Kendall. Oh my god. I'm dumbfounded because the way she was talking about how it's fuck it, I'm reading it. I love Kendall to bits, but the tweet that got me, respectfully, if you're spending more than 82 million on Ekatike, offering 120 million on ISAK is borderline insulting and hilarious. Like, she said she was losing brain cells. Dealing with us Liverpool fans.
No, Newcastle need to stand firm, man. Don't even dare go for Watkins.
Listen, as I said, Specs, Kendall, obviously it's love in it, but it's just business.
All right, let's just do these. Can we do this? Can Ekatike play left wing? He's done it only a handful of times.
You're gonna learn today. I told you, man, about the Prince of Persia.
Yeah, 150 is too much, to be honest. Max, I'd say I'm okay with his 130. Is what Omar's saying. Big up Omar. Gatman says, sorry, rivals happening. Diaz out and Isak in. Not even Chelsea stopping this one. Hold your drink right there. Don't.
You know what they said? You know when they said, that Man United was the sleeping giant. You know how you not been running that we're a sleeping giant gimmick every time you go lower and lower in the table. Maybe I was a sleeping giant, Cass. They gave Liverpool money.
Wait, Saeed in the chat. Where's Saeed, man? It's Saeed in the chat. All right, this means AFC's going for Rodrigo. You might be going. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. She's showing him how to properly bicep curl. Oh, crazy! Big up Josh for becoming a member. I don't think ISAK's going to move to Liverpool. What Joanne's saying. Noma says Monts, Rodrigo, and Gay too. What we saying? That's crazy.
At this point,
you don't even care.
I've got bands on back, like, bro, like. I don't even look. I just swipe my card in it. I just swipe in it. I think I even look at the. Come on, bro. The bank don't even text me to make sure if it's me making the transactions anymore. Now they know it's me. They're used to me now. This has to happen, by the way. But they're used to me. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I came here to talk football today.
I'm not even gonna lie. Look, I had some Spurs stuff to talk about. I had some other stuff. Don't even care.
Don't worry about it. There's nothing.
We can talk about how we might want to go Newcastle either.
I just don't care anymore.
Why? We might want to go Spurs instead. He might prefer to move to Spurs now. Why does he want to go Newcastle? He ain't playing with ISAK.
I just don't care anymore, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't even care. Anyways, people, have you not smashed the likes or what? If you not smashed the likes, love you. There's 577 likes. Can we please get the like button up to at least, what are we saying? At least 700?
1,000, man.
1,000? Can we get up to 1,000? But at least 700. Everyone could click.
Come on.
Everyone could stop what you're doing. I don't care if you're on your TVs, your laptops, your desktops, your iPads, your phones. There's a live chat. You can exit it right now. You don't have to see what everyone else is talking about, especially if you're one of the silent ones that just like to listen in the background. Unless if you're driving, don't do it, because I'm not trying to be responsible for why you crashed. So unless it's not that, then please smash the likes. They go a long way. Gets a new subscriber. We've got Sava, Football Heritage TV. Even if you put in FHTV in your YouTube bar, you will find the channel. You've got Aaron Talks Arsenal. We've got Big 6 Months, who's going to be on live later tonight. I'm going to try and get on Specs.
How about this?
You're going to try and get on Specs. You know what? Specs just needs to hold it for about 3 hours.
Guys, I need to go and get my knee. I'm going to hospital again, yeah?
Yeah.
But just for you guys, you man are getting the video right now, and I'm going to pay to get home twice as quick so I can go live. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. Yeah?
Say sorry and I'll loan you your smoke screen. That's crazy. How can you loan someone a smoke screen? That's insane.
Yeah. Can by the way, guys, chat, I know you guys are great with the receipts. Go crazy. You don't know my Insta. You don't know my
Sorry, are you going to the hospital because you've got the same minor injury that stopped ISAK traveling on the plane?
Yeah.
Those fires are playing up again.
Minor injury.
Yeah.
Minor injury.
Like, listen, unfortunately, mine's my MCL. How about this? I told the truth. ISAK lied. You know what I'm saying? I told the truth. And it's okay. Like, you know, I'm trying to get my physio is getting sorted. I'm on the road to recovery. And, you know, maybe I'll see ISAK there. I don't know. Maybe I'll bump into ISAK.
Liverpool shirt, mate.
You can do his medical with him.
Sharpie.
Yeah, like, fancy seeing you here.
Breaking news: Monsters failed his medical, but on the plus side, Alexander ISAK has passed his.
Yeah. He's like, ISAK, what are you doing here? He's like, bro, I'm getting my medical done.
Ian Doyle confirms. Oh, yeah, love. Anywho, I'm going to redirect to talk about Watkins and stuff like that.
Ian Doyle always have, oh my days. Bro.
Just raid the next channel. NAF raid up. There's loads of you. Just NAF raid up. Just NAF raid up.